Engine roars, tires screech, dust clouds rise, hearts reach. The track's the stage, the battle's on. For glory, fame, the victory's won. Pro Dirt Series, where legends are born. The thrill of the race, the dawn of a morn. Slideways and sideways, they fly through the night. Under the lights, a breathtaking sight. Tempers flare, rivals clash, friendships forge the lasting flash. Teammates unite, a powerful force, pushing each other to the ultimate course. Tempers flare, rivals clash, friendships forge the lasting flash. Teammates unite, a powerful force, pushing each other to the ultimate course. Pro Dirt Series, where legends are born. The thrill of the race, the dawn of a morn. Sideways and sideways, they fly through the night. Under the lights, a breathtaking sight. Feel the power, the speed, the might. Witness the passion, the day and the night. The roar of the crowd, the cheers that ignite. Pro Dirt Series, a spectacular sight. Pro Dirt Series, where legends are born.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Need to unmute that shit. I gotta hear those guys.
Sideways and sideways, they fly through the night. Under the lights.
What's up, everybody? Who's ready for week number 3 of the pro qualifiers here at Williams Grove? As these guys out on the track, looks like Evan C. already out there putting some laps down. As we're going to try to go ahead and jump on him real quick as he pulls out on the track here tonight. As everybody ready for some racing here tonight. Should be a wild one. Thank you guys for the likes already out there as you guys join in. Looks like Evan C. does not like his lap. We're going to go check on Hayden Honeycutt as he is out there in the number 10 machine. Hayden coming around turn number 4. Is this his first lap? It is, as he comes across the line. Where's he going to set that bar? A 20.023 for Hayden Honeycutt. Ethan Johnson going to come in second with a 20.273. We'll see if he can pick up the pace on lap number 2 here tonight. I see Aiden Burline out there. As why does it keep doing that to me? That is so fucking annoying. All right. As Ethan Johnson going to pick up the lap number 2. It looks like it's a 19.897 for Ethan Johnson. Desmond Busby out on the track in that number 82. Looks like he is going to pull out of that. We got Logan Rumsey in the number 71 coming out on the track. Make sure. Yep, that's working. All right, so it looks like the chat is working everywhere. How's everybody doing tonight? How many we got out there? We got 10 over on TikTok. Where is everybody else at tonight? Let's see. Do we got any? We got a few over on YouTube. We got some on Kick. We don't have any on Kick. We got some on Facebook. Say hello in the chat, everybody, as we get ready for 40 laps here tonight. No Concies, as it looks like Rumsey still on the track. Evan C. going to get that quick time with a 19.820. What's up, Robert? What's up, Robert? As Rumsey comes out of turn number 4. His first lap was a throwaway lap. Look at that. Barry Bishop in the number 3 spot. He's going to jump up on the chart pretty quick here. Let's see where Rumsey able to get it as he comes out of turn number 4. Devin said, let's go. As Rumsey comes across the line, he's gonna go second quick with a 19.841. Put Rumsey at the top of the charts, right behind Evan C. Here comes Desmond Busby in that number 82 machine as he comes out of turn number 4. Honeycutt. It is Caden. Oh. No, I don't think so. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Desmond Busby. Loick's going to go fourth quick. He's got a quick time as Busby comes out of turn number 4. Let's see where he's able to put that 82. As he comes across the line, he's going to go fourth quick on the boards with a 18.915. Got Blake Majulis out on the track at the 127. I expect these guys to be pretty quick here tonight. Should be a pretty competitive race. Yesterday, we seen a little bit lesser top split because some of these guys were in the pro qualifier. We'll see if it gets any better. As he had a little bobble in 3 and 4. That might hurt his time. As Majulis comes across the line, he's going to be 10th quick on the board with a 20.037. Let's see if he's able to complete lap number 2 and pick up the pace as he heads through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, honestly, I don't know, Emmett, if I'll be honest with you. As Majulis going to bounce it up to 4th quick just in time with a 19.891. Looks like he's going to be starting on the outside. Oh, wait, I forgot. I've no heat races. So we're going right into tonight's feature here tonight. It is going to be 40 laps at Williams Grove. 40 laps at Williams Grove is quite a long race. All right, looks like we got 20 cars here in this split tonight. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be the number 33. Finally gets a good starting spot of Evan C. Outside of him is going to be Kendall Tucker with Logan Rumsey starting on the inside of row number 2. Going to be Blake Majulis on the outside of row number 2 with Ethan Johnson starting on the inside of row number 3. Outside row number 3 in that number 6 spot, it's going to be the number 82 of Desmond Busby. Starting in 7th here tonight in the number 74 machine, it's going to be that crazy Canadian we all know and love, Loic Bernay. Starting in 8th here tonight outside of him in that number 10 machine, it's going to be Connor New. Barry Bishop going to start back in that number 9 spot with Pasta, Joey Lingron in 10th. Starting in 11th here tonight, it's going to be James Eatons with J.D. Brown in 12th. Hold on, let me switch my camera real quick. Starting in the number 13 spot. On the inside of row number 7, it's going to be Ryan Avila? I always fuck up his name. Somebody correct me in the chat. With Aiden Forrester in 14th. It's going to be Caden Berry in that number 15 spot. Caden Honeycutt in a 16th. Chase Barbara going to start in that number 17 spot. Nathan Waddell in 18th. He is deep. Bradley Cox at 19th. And Aiden Berline in that number 20 position. 20 cars here tonight looking to try to make the Pro Series race on Monday. Well, sometimes we do end up with some. What's up, Clint? I see you out there. Sometimes we do end up with some pretty crazy drivers. Believe it or not, I ran a figure 8 race, and Chad Knaus jumped in. We've definitely had some truck drivers in some of our races. We get a ton of dirt drivers in the races, especially local to me. As these guys come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Is it just me, or does the YouTube look a little fuzzy? All right, down the front straightaway. They're going to get one to go this time by Emmett. How does that stream look over there? Might have just been the way I was looking at it. Oh, it's buffering. It is buffering again. We are going through that garbage again? What the hell? Let's see. What can I eliminate? All right, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for the green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Evan C. out front leading the way down into turn. Okay, good. I'm just making sure. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, front of the field, single file pretty quick as Ethan Johnson tries to break free of all the chaos. Oh, there's contact as it looks like Loic tries to dig up underneath him. 4 wide out of turn number 4. Ethan Johnson thinks better of it. He's going to back out as they head into 1 and 2. It's going to be Loic sliding up the track. Busby's going to cross him over 3 wide out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn. Yeah, it should be. Oh, we got one sideways. That's going to be Connor New, I believe, that was sideways in 3 and 4. Somehow he comes out of it straight. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Absolute chaos in the back as everybody else staying single file up towards the front. As it looks like James Eden's trying to race his way into this one. He is a long ways back in that number 10 spot. Big stack up in turn number 3 and 4. We're going to keep an eye on this battle right around that number 10 spot as Barrett Bishop dives in. I just realized I don't have trading paints on. My bad, guys. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. 4, almost 5 wide. Almost 5 wide out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be a lot of side by side. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Loic finally broke free in that number 9 spot as we got a little bit of racing starting further up in the pack. We're going to stay on this battle right now as this one is absolutely chaotic into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, it is going to be Edens and Loic side by side into turn number 3 and 4. Edens going to take that number 9 spot. Loic back to 10th. Here comes JD Brown trying to dig up underneath. Now he has to deal with the 20 of Barrett Bishop into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side through turn number 1 and 2, starting to straighten it out. We're going to go take a look and see what's happening up in the front of the field as the top 4 have pulled away from the pack as we got 7 laps complete. Evan C. leading the way down into turn number 1 and 2. Kendall Tucker in that number 2 spot. Rumsey in a 3rd as Majula sits in that number 4 spot. Busby in that number 5 position as Johnson and Lingron try to duke it out for that number 6 spot. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be side by side as Lingron up underneath Johnson down the front straightaway. Looking for turn number 1 and 2. Looks like it's getting a little crazy in the back. I see those positions jockeying, but I don't want to get off this one as Ethan Johnson gets up underneath Lingron as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. It's going to be a drag race for that number 6 spot. Busby comfortably in the number 5 position for now, but these guys trying to break free and try to break their way into the top 5 as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, it is 9 laps complete. Lingron into the back of Busby. Big check up in 3 and 4. Johnson back up underneath them. They're going to lean on each other through turn number 3 and 4. Lingron trying to push Johnson down. Johnson trying to push him up. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is side by side on a turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Now single file. That is all allowed Connor New and Edens to catch this pack for the number 6 spot. Well, we're going to say the number 5 spot because Busby is not that far ahead as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Let's go back and take a look. It looks like Nathan Waddell only up 3 spots. Chase Barbara and Honeycutt up 4 spots to the number 12 and 13 position. Here comes Chase Barbara looking up underneath Honeycutt as they head through turn number 3 and 4. We got one in the wall. It's going to be Lingron up towards the front as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Johnson back down low. Johnson going to send it down low out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, single file up at the top of the track now, down into 3 and 4. Johnson going to try to drift up the track, looks for his way around Lingron. Can he get the run off of turn number 4? Lingron with a good run out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be still that big battle for the number 6 spot. I wonder how far back you can finish in this one and still make still make the qualifiers. As we go back up to the front, it's going to be Evan C., Kendall Tucker, Rumsey, and Majula still 1, 2, 3, 4 into 1 and 2. 14 laps complete so far, clean and green. Colton says, let's go. Come on, Waddell. Waddell, he's got a ways to go. He might have to make a couple more runs this week. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, we're keeping an eye on this battle for 5th on back. I'm going to keep an eye on those the distances between the top 4. Right now, they're not too racy, just kind of keeping it in line. Might be a good idea here so these guys don't catch them as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 16 laps in the books. 16 laps in the books as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Single file now for these guys. Let's go scroll through the back of the pack and see what's going on back here. Right now, Caden Berry at the back of the pack. Aiden Berline and Bishop duking it out for that number 18 position. Bishop going to slide back into 19th as he has gone the wrong way in a hurry. Back 10 positions to 19th here tonight. Back up to the front, still single file for our leaders. We're going to go check the battle for 5th. These guys pretty spread out. Here comes the battle. Here comes J.D. Brown looking up underneath the 10 of Honeycutt. Honeycutt up 5 positions. He's looking for more. Out of turn number 4, trying to close the gap on Loic just in front of him. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Honeycutt. Honeycutt with a great run through 1 and 2, but Loic's got a great launch off of 2. Down the back straightaway. Stretch that lead over Honeycutt into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, here comes Loic down on the bottom side, able to pull away. They go into 1 and 2. Honeycutt so good through 1 and 2, but Loic's going to get that launch out down the back straightaway, gives himself a little bit of separation, but Honeycutt slowly chopping away at a top 10. Lingron just got the inside wall. I don't know if you guys saw that. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. 20 laps complete. We got 20 more to go as Evan C. leads the field through turn number 3 and 4. Will they hit lap traffic? Lap traffic could play a big role here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. Look like Rumsey might have gotten the wall a little bit there in the number 41 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Let's check on Busby. It looks like Lingron has caught the number 82, looking for a top 5 as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Pasta down low out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. He's not able to get the run off of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. He's going to send it in, slides up the track. Busby gets the wall. Can he cut down out of turn number 2? How do you get in? This is top split official for the pro qualifiers. Down into turn number 3 and 4, down the front straightaway. So you got to be an A license and let's see, and at least a 7320 I rating to make this split. Here comes Pasta back to the outside. Busby's got to keep it down low. He's going to fall back to the number 6 spot. Put Lingron in that number 5 position. Down into turn number 3 and 4, down the front straightaway, single file for now as they head down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Lingron out up into the number 5 position. No caution flags. 24 laps. We're going to make it 25 laps into this one. This time by as the battle for second is definitely heating up. Here comes Rumsey up underneath Kendall. Kendall Tucker was in the number 2 spot. Rumsey's going to go ahead and get around him. How is he didn't qualify very well. That definitely played a big role. He's up 3 spots. That just tells you how bad he qualified. As Tucker and Rumsey duking it out for a second. Rumsey up the track. He's going to bang the wall. Tucker back up underneath them. Down into 1 and 2. Tucker going to slide up the track. Here comes the cut down from Rumsey. Rumsey going to dive down underneath out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. They're going to be side by side. Tucker in that 00. Trying to hold on as they come out of turn number 4. Rumsey going to be so close to that inside wall. I think he brushed it, but he's going to get the run off of 4. Put him in that number 2 position. Surprisingly, Majulis was not able to reel these guys in really and battle it out with them as they were racing side by side, still running a pretty good pace. as those two are racing up at the front as they come out of turn number 4, single file. Let's go back to the battle for the number 6 spot as Ethan Johnson is trying to find his way around Busby. He's going to slide up. Nope, that door closed out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. How about this? We are 28, make it 29 laps into this one. No caution flags as it looks like this pack actually might be reeling in our lead pack. Busby trying to fight back on the inside. Ethan Johnson trying to hold strong on the outside. He does out of turn number 2. He's going to keep that number 6 spot down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Now can he catch the number 1 of Joey Lingron as they come out of turn number 4? 10 laps to go down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Single file 4 now. Well, a little bit further back, we got JD Brown digging down low, tried to get a 2 for him, 1 and 2. He's going to fall back in line down the back straightaway. Here comes Honeycutt up 6 spots. He's looking for more as he's up next to Eden St. Touch in turn number 3 and 4. Here comes JD thinking about 3 wide. He's going to pull out of that as they come down the back straightaway into front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to slide up. JD Brown with the run down on the bottom side. Eden's going to thread the needle down the back straightaway. Nope, he gets in line behind Honeycutt into turn number 3. Single file up at the front of the field top. Oh, we got a battle for the lead. As Rumsey has caught Evan C down the back straightaway. Evan C and Rumsey into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be 7 laps to go. Rumsey is skirting that inside wall. New race leader at the line. It's going to be Logan Rumsey into turn number 1 and 2. Rumsey with the lead out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Can Evan C find his way back around down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4? Oh, it is so close. Evan C has to stay off that back bumper. Lap traffic up ahead. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. Contact at the back of the pack as they head through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Rumsey's going to pull away from C down into turn number 3 and 4. Let's go see if we got a battle. We got this battle right here as Ethan Johnson and Lingron going to touch into turn number 3. Johnson going to slide up the track. Lingron into the wall. Here comes Lingron back down low. Drag race down the front straightaway. Down into 1 and 2. Lingron going to throw the slide. Johnson back with the cut down out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. I said Rumsey was going to win like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Rumsey's always a good pick, though. It doesn't matter which week you pick him. It's a fun track. I don't think it would be fun for the mini stocks, though, Benjamin. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Lingron almost into the back of Ethan Johnson in 1 and 2. As they come down the back straightaway, he's going to lose a ton of ground. Johnson's going to pull away. We got a battle for the number 7 position as Busby and Connor try to figure that one out. Connor New going to dig down low out of turn number 4. Going to be 3 laps to go down the front straightaway. Move Connor New up into that number 7 spot as Busby's back to 8th. Busby going to dig back down out of turn number 2. Connor New, heck yeah, says Shep. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Who are they lapping up there? Are they lapping? Yeah, that's Tucker. Tucker is dealing with lap traffic, somehow makes his way around as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be white flag in the air. 1 more lap to go for Rumsey. Rumsey down into turn number 1 and 2. He's just got to stay out in front of Evan C. How hard does he try to get around this number 9? I think he's dropping back down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it is going to be checkered flag in the air. Give the win to Logan Rumsey. Evan C in 2nd, Kendall Tucker 3rd, Blake Majulis 4th, Ethan Johnson, Joey Lingron, Connor New, Desmond Busby, Hayden Honeycutt, and JD Brown rounding out the top 10. Well, that was some good racing. Green the checkered, no caution flags. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's results. That was impressive. I guess we know why these guys are all going to end up in the Pro Series. It's going to be Logan Rumsey with the win. Evan C in 2nd, Kendall Tucker in that number 3 spot. Blake Majulis in fourth. Going to be Ethan Johnson in fifth. Joey Lindgren in sixth. Connor New in seventh. Desmond Busby going to be in that number 8 spot. Hayden Cunnincutt in 9th. Going to be J.D. Brown in 10th. Chase Barbara 11th. Loic Bernay in 12th. Going to be Ryan in that number 13 spot. Bradley Cox in 14th. James Edens 15th. Nathan Waddell 16th. Aiden Berline 17th. Caden Berry 14th. And then rounding out the rest of the field, it is going to be Barrett Bishop in the number 19 spot. Aiden Forrester in 20th. Yeah, that was insane. I don't know how they didn't wreck. They did a great job here tonight. We're going to check to see if anybody happened to make it down into the Discord. I don't think they did. Nobody in the Discord, so we're not going to have interviews here tonight. Great race here tonight, guys. Remember, tomorrow night we'll be back with mini stocks. I got to pick the tracks for those of you that are going to be running that. So we will be picking some good mini stock tracks hopefully here tonight. Hit me up, Benjamin. And we'll be back. So as always, guys, until next time, be safe and have a good night.